Welcome to Early On. My name is Tana, and I'm a resource consultant from Lansdowne Children's Center. Today, I'm going to talk to you about building children's self-esteem. Self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. Part of a parent's or caregiver's job is to help build a child's self-esteem. Our sense of self in the world emerges as a developmental process over time, beginning with our earliest relationships. A child with high self-esteem thinks he can succeed, thinks he is nice looking, thinks he is fun to be around, is not afraid to take chances, believes in himself and likes himself, feels safe and is free to express his feelings. How you treat a child matters from very early on. Infants learn very early on that a cry or a smile will bring a parent to them. When the parent comforts them or smiles back, infants feel good. They begin to trust and feel safe and important. What parents or caregivers say or don't say to a toddler, praise, criticism, smiles, and expressions and hugs will greatly affect them. By school age, children need to feel good about themselves, to do well in school, and help them make friends. Children usually try to do things that help them feel successful. They also seek out people who protect them against stress and who feel good about them, even when they are not doing well. If a parent yells at a child a lot, makes them feel bad or ashamed, a child will have low self-esteem. A child does not naturally think they're ugly, stupid, a failure, unlovable, unless those around him make him feel that way. Stop yourself from saying hurtful things to a child. These include, "What's the matter with you? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're so dumb. Why can't you do anything right?" Or, "Shut up." And avoid hurtful words around how they look. All these words hurt as much as hitting or spanking and set a child up to feel bad about themselves for life. And neglecting a child also leads to low self-esteem, as well as making the child feel sad and lonely. Tips to build up a child's self-esteem include rewarding children, point out the good things they do, don't dwell on the bad, accept both their successes and their failures. Use phrases such as, "Thank you for helping," "You're the best," "You're special," "You did a great job," "You must be so proud of yourself." Have reasonable expectations. Don't expect too much too soon. Help the child set reasonable goals. Never make fun or put down a child. Don't judge them or make them feel afraid to tell you how they feel. Discuss problems without placing blame on anyone. Define limits and rules clearly and stick to them, but be flexible when you need to be a good role model. Let children know how you feel about yourself too. Don't let children hear you say bad things about yourself. Give children responsibility. They will feel valued and useful. Let children help make choices, include their opinions and decisions along with yours. Be available, support your child, and be there when they need you. Spend time together, share favorite activities. As a parent, go to your child's events at school and show them what they do is important to you. Show how much you love them just for who they are. Tell them they're terrific. Children who have a positive sense of self are more confident and hopeful with their interactions. Children whose sense of self is less positive may struggle with anxiety and feelings of helplessness. Children who are struggling with building self-esteem may have difficult moments with parents or caregivers, and helping them work through these issues is the best way to build a positive sense of self. A child will learn that when things go wrong, they have the ability to make them better. This, in turn, gives them a sense of effectiveness in the world. The process of repairing mistakes gives energy to your child and builds good relationships. It gives them a sense of resilience and hope. In contrast, by avoiding conflict in an effort to make things smooth can create a sense of anxiety and fear of disruption. When children feel loved and accepted unconditionally, it helps them to develop a positive sense of self. Boost a child's self-esteem by encouraging them to make their own appropriate choices. Children learn very early about the consequences of their own decisions. For example, what to wear in the winter, a hat or a coat. Once they realize the difference between hot and cold, they will decide what is best. They therefore take control of their own bodies and take the responsibility for their choices. Let the children help around the house. In building self-esteem, children need opportunities to demonstrate their competencies and feel that their contribution is valuable. This means asking toddlers to help with simple tasks. At the end of the day, it is our job as parents and caregivers to help children feel special by discovering their own unique talents and qualities and add to their value of strengths.
A resource consultant from the Early Integration Program is available to talk to you should you want more information, support, or to discuss any concerns or questions you may have. Please contact us by email at eip@lansdowncc.com or by phone at 519-753-3153. Ask reception if you can speak to a resource consultant.